Hello, aloha. This is the second part of the lesson and activity on combining like terms. Remember we did page 12, so now we're going to do page 13, all right? So I'm going to come around here. Remember when we talked about combining like terms, that was grouping together the same size and same shape blocks. So we're going to do the same thing on this. So go ahead and write your name on this one if you haven't done it, in case it gets misplaced. And what I want to do with this, it's going to be a little different. We're going to write the names of the pieces under here, just like up on the example. So let's look at this example. So you have all these pieces here. So I'm going to just take them out just to show you. So we have an X square, and we also have a 5 bar. We have an X, and it's written here as X. We have another X squared. And then we have another X, right? And the last one is an X squared. So you see how these people with this company took this little group of lab gear and they wrote the pieces here. And then they said, or when you combine them, so look at this, we're going to combine like terms, bring these together and this together. And so when I combine them, I have 3x squared plus 2x plus 5, right? So that's how you can write that in a more condensed form, and that's what we're learning to do with this sheet. We're getting some bigger pieces. We are going to write the names of them underneath once we take them out, combine them, and then we'll write our answer here, okay? So number 1, we have a 5 bar. We have x squared. We have an x. Nice thing about this is they're kind of in a line, so we won't mix them up. We have a unit. We have an x squared. We have an x and an x squared. So before we go on, we're going to write that on our paper, okay? So for the 5 bar, I'm just writing 5. And remember, we're combining these with a little addition sign. And then we have x squared plus an x plus a unit plus an x squared plus an x plus x squared, okay? So if you have that written on your paper, if I went too fast, you can pause it for a moment. And now we're going to combine the like terms. So I'm going to take my x squared first, put those here, and then I'm going to take my x's, and then I'm going to put my units together, all right? So you can also combine those x squareds like that so you can make sure you see them correctly, like they had them up here on the picture, right, separated, or you can stack them, either one. So let's write our answer to that right here. So we have 3x squared plus 2x, right, plus, remember our units, we had 5 bar and the 1 is 6, okay? All right, so once you have that, you can clear your table as well. Put your pieces back, and we'll get ready for number 2. All right, the picture shows now the large y squared, right? So we have y squared, then we have a little x and a unit, and then 2 more units. And then we have another x. Oops, knocking all my x's down. And then we have another x squared here, okay? All right, let's label those before we do anything. So we're gonna put x squared, combining with a plus. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a y squared. Golly, I'm sorry. I guess I was thinking of x's above. Sorry. Y squared plus x plus a 1 plus a 1 plus a 1. I got those 3 units. Plus an x and then another y squared. Okay. Well, if you do that, just erase it. I can't erase my ink very well. All right, we're going to put those y squares together here, and then our x's together, and then our 3 units, all right? So when we combine those terms, we have 2y squared, we're going to write here, plus 2x plus 3, okay? All right, so once you have that, you can clear your pieces off. And we'll go to number 3. Here we have a unit, and then we have an x squared and an x bar, another unit, 2 more x bars, and then 1 more unit, okay? Got those out? Let's write those names. Unit, we have a 1, plus we have an x squared, plus we have the x bar, just write x, plus 1, plus x, plus x, plus 1, all right? Okay, now we're going to combine them. I'm going to put my x squared first, then my variables, the rest of them, and then my constants at the end, okay? So this becomes x squared plus 3x plus 3 units. Okay. Great. All right, clear that off once you've written that in. And then we have number 4, we have x squared, we have 2 y bars, we have 2 more x squared, and looks like a 5 bar here, right? Okay, so let's see how we want to write that. I think we write those all individually. So we're going to put x squared plus a y plus a y plus another x squared plus another x squared plus 5. Okay. And then we will combine our x squares first. And we have some y's, and we have our 5. All right, so what do we have all total? 3x squared here, plus 2y, plus 5. All right, great. All right, let's put those away. And we have number 5. Let's see what we have. We have starts out with a 5 bar, and then we have an x. We have another x squared, and then a 5 bar, and then another little x, another x squared, and then it looks like a little x behind that, and another x squared. Right? We have those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Combine those terms. Let's put those 3x squared together. Then we'll do our x's and our little constants at the end. Okay? So we have 3x squared, just like we had on the problem above that, plus 2x plus 2 5 bars, right? How much is that? Because we're going to add our units together here. So that's going to be 10, right? Not going to write 2 5 bars. So I have 10. All right, great. Let's clear that. And let's do number 6, last one. Okay, we have an x squared. Oh, this one we haven't done before. xy, right? And then under that we have another x squared. And then a y bar here. Let me move these up a little bit. And then another x squared here. And then an xy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, which should we put first? Well, in algebra, they like to use the ones with the exponents first. So we're going to still put our x squared first, and then our xy, and then our y, okay? So we have 3x squared, and then we have plus 2xy plus the y bar. 1y, we don't put that baby 1 invisible 1 there, right? 3x squared plus 2xy plus y. Great. You guys are getting to be experts at combining like terms. Very good. So thanks for paying attention. That ends those two papers. That was 12 and 13. All right, have a nice day. See you later.